Well, is that we're never gonna see anything this stupid again?
The beet tasting.
Beet tasting, okay.
Beet tasting. And the beet goes on.
It has a gherkin pickle.
Well, they're pickles.
It's the I know there's it's just on the sweet side. That's nice.
It's
got
like
a
you.
gherkin.
It's like you.
A gherkin.
It's on the sweet side.
And I can learn to love that color. It's like the barn red.
Can you
that.
beat me?
That's beautiful.
That's a beet. You're
tasting.
That there's a beet.
Your tasting process had a little bit
Gotta beat me.
less to desired.
Oh, stop.
It's a beet in
Oh,
its
here's one.
First, you gotta get a little wild.
red stain forever.
The wafting
You have
process.
half of it.
There's a
Okay, which one is this now? What is this?
This is very
I
traditional.
know, but what's the difference?
The preparation.
Give me that back. That's good.
Oh, this is a good one? Oh, I have this one then.
That's very traditional. This one is I like it as
That's
well.
excellent.
This is the gherkin side.
The great beet tasting.
I've been eating
So we had to do before building a box, I guess.
Yep.
Couldn't be a toolmate video if there wasn't some random crap.
Pre-boxing beet taste.
This
get a
one will
sample
win
of
to
the
state
beet?
fair.
I tried one of each. I like the darker one, I
This one
think.
will win to state
Till it
fair. This one will
boils.
not.
So you took a good beating.
Yeah.
Because of the
Mel
color.
beat me tonight.
The color will send
2 weeks ago, she gave me COVID.
really?
This week she's beating me.
and it's
Stay
a
away from it.
stand.
Welcome to tool night.
And Caleb.
All right.
So this is what we're making, right?
Yep.
Study on that.
All right.
See the top here? See that glued on piece?
Okay.
And that glued on piece is what we saw off from the piece that goes inside there.
Okay.
No waste.
You got some little feet along like that.
Little feet, yeah. Is that a band?
Dovetailed to the sides. So the height of the box is the width of the board. Okay.
See? And this, see, that's full width.
So that's why you've got
Right,
that.
see here, when I make this and saw that off right there,
Yep.
that's what we glue on there. We might have to get another piece.
Yeah.
Wood.
Then a little bevel or
Yeah, a
whatever.
little block of wood there. But for your concern right now is to try and make this,
The dovetail.
make a dovetail.
Now, what do you got here now?
Bringing it nice.
Setting up the marking gauge.
So you're just
It's
getting the
slightly more than the thickness of the wood. See that? It's a little bit more. Now we're gonna take that. I'll do this board here. We're gonna go around the edge. This looks really easy, so and then I'll let you struggle with it. But the key to this is to keep this
parallel.
against there,
Yeah.
not to make the line. Keep that against there.
Yeah.
Because if that isn't against there, your line's in the wrong place.
Hey, how's your brother doing?
Which one?
The one. Who
cares?
What was it? I can't remember his name.
See, what we need is a piece that's that high, plus that. We'll see if it's the right one or not. Okay, so you're gonna make some tails. I usually cut the tails first. You don't have to cut tails first. There's the tails first and the pins first, people.
Yeah.
It's like the big enders and the little enders, if you've ever read Gulliver's Travels. All right, so we're cutting tails first. I found it fascinating because I learned to cut dovetails doing repairs.
Yeah.
And you made the piece that was missing. You want to look over there, you can see that there are 2 pins and three tails. So these are half pins.
Yep.
Those are marked, and then you need your other one. Now, you can,
Well, not really.
that looks pretty even.
Yeah.
See, so then we want these to be about that wide. So if these are about the same, that's what you want right there. See? So now you're gonna saw an angle here about like that.
We've got replacements going on.
See? And then you're gonna come over here, you're gonna saw an angle like that. The common problem with people who are first starting these is they make too steep of an angle when it's weak. That's about right there. So what you want to do is saw that angle and then you move your feet. Don't move your arm, because see what happens when you move your arm?
Yeah.
See that angle creates a different angle.
And do all these, then come back and do all
So you
these.
saw this
I
one.
want them perpendicular.
You can't screw it up.
Oh, I'll find a way.
Yeah, if there's anyone who can.
It's scrap. That's not more.
That's about it.
No, that's a fine example.
I think I overlooked.
No, that's perfect. You're gonna put that there like that.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can just take your, want to be on this side of that line right there. You're gonna saw that off. And you have to stay straight on that line. That. So it looked like that. Okay, give me one of those boards over there, Arlo.
I'm not doing that.
All right. Now you go over there and you look in that box and you put that saw back when you're done with that. And you get out a chisel. So you're gonna take this, stay ahead of that scribe line. See
Yeah.
that scribe line right there?
I'll come down in here and just
Stay ahead of that scribe line. Whoa, boy, there's the beer talking. See? So now we go like that, and I can get rid of that crap.
Wait till you've got
Okay,
most of it out of there. before
now
the
I
flame-
go to this line right here. And you'll find that chisel finds that line, just like that, okay?
okay.
Now I'm gonna turn that over, and I'm gonna repeat that same sequence. You don't want to go clear through. That's what you got to watch. Because if you go clear through, you will chew that out. So you can do that one. Perfect. Now you put that in there. Put that there like that.
Isn't it handy how he has a block that's exactly the right height, matches your wood?
Yeah.
Not exactly the right block for this, but the block should be this plus its own thickness. See?
Yeah.
Then it holds that up. That's what that does. It's a miracle. People, like when you show them that, they think like the heavens have opened and the angels are singing.
Well,
All right, now we're gonna move this forward like about right there. That feels good. See that?
this way.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Give
there.
it a little bit. Of
Well,
tightness.
I can see a crack here. So,
Yeah.
So I just move that forward. Now we're gonna take our pencil and we're gonna draw lines like this, and I'm holding this so it can't move. See that? That's why that block is handy, because it keeps it from moving. You can see the line, right? So
Yeah.
shouldn't you see the line when you're done?
Yes.
Makes sense. Okay.
These need to come
See, now
through there.
so that's your waist right there. So make sure that like you can see the line is still there.
Yeah. So I'm coming this side of the
You
line.
want to cut on the waist side of the line here. There you go.
Burn down. That line needs to be remaining visible.
Nice.
That's so recording? Yeah,
Yeah.
still rolling.
I could use a larger chisel if I wanted.
Common sense. Yeah, you want to chop into them, but
Okay, so that's your kind of.
yeah, that's sliding down the back of the chisel. Oh, see, this is
Yeah.
the front of the chisel, but that's the back of the chisel, so you don't need much of an angle there, see? And all that crap comes out of there. Then I can go to my line here. So first thing I do is put it in the scribe line with a whack, and then I want to push that angle a little. it'll either cut through if I'm close, or it'll pull out the inside. See it right in there. That's not too bad.
That's because it was kind of tearing it out instead of cutting it.
Well, because the chisel is acting like a wedge. So if you don't,
Also pushing the wood this.
this chisel's kind of dull. I should hit that on the sharpener. But if you don't get enough wood cleared out in the front, this becomes a wedge rather than a cutting through, and it rips it out rather than cuts it off. So this was the X side, see? And you tried it already. I see that because you put that on there.
I think just this one to start is the worst offender. So that's where I would start. I think those
See how
are
these
good.
get nice, and that's going in there.
I think it's just this one I got.
Could be.
I was a little generous on my line.
That might be. Okay. All right. And so we pull that out. Yeah, you can see the white part there.
Yeah.
So that's what you were fixing?
I think so.
All right, go ahead and do that then.
Just with the chisel.
Yeah, and also you can feel right here, this is a hump there. There's a hump in the middle. So, that should have been gone when you were done chiseling, and this chisel's probably a little dull, but you can check them.
Do that to clean it up a little.
You can come in here and you can just double check things, but it'll go together, but you'll see that there's a gap when you get done. Just go straight down. You can hit it with your hand. That might be enough. It doesn't take much sometimes to make it go in.
I'd rather have it be squeaky tight than.
And this is always the danger. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's real easy. It's real easy. This is the chief danger. Your beer bottle out of the corner of your eye looks like this, and then you grab this and beer runs down your arm. I know this because it's happened to me. It happens every time. There, see? So you got a little space here because of that little hump. No, it's from that little hump in there that I was telling you about. See, there's a hump in the middle of here. See?
Okay.
That's what's causing this gap. Is there's more wood in the middle than there is on the outside edges.
Okay.
But you can see how all your dovetails are fit in just fine.
All right.
Well, if you have John there, he said you've got to make it twice.
Well, that's probably.
Anything worth doing is worth doing.
That's right. That's John's motto.
So should we restart the podcast, Arlo?
Probably. No, actually, I kind of like the fact that none of us know what we're doing.
Okay.
Kind of entertaining.
So now you need to know how big your box is. I think this is 12 inches by 24 inches.
Okay.
But it'd be good to check that.
On this box.
Yeah, if that's what you're copying, see it's 12 inches.
Yeah.
If you look at the way it was sawn, see this,
Yeah.
and it cups the other way. You'll notice that if I show you this, if I put this board there, you'll see that's cupping the other way.
Yeah.
So you want the inside of the tree to the outside of your box. The inside out. See, there's the inside is out now.
Yeah.
Right. Now these are about the same. So we're going to say this is going to be the front of your box. So we're going to make a triangle on there like that. So now your triangle on these goes this way. See that?
They're right next to
They're all pointing towards the front.
Okay.
So when you put this together, it all makes sense, right?
Yep.
There's only one way you can put it together if you look at those. This is the inside,
Only there once.
and this is the point, see? Front,
Yep.
front. That's important because you have to cut each one individually.
What is so? So.
Just say. I just said.
Right there. Get my name. Sandwich never.
Are you doing it the real thing this time, Caleb?
Apparently,
That's
You got
right.
your-
that's right. And then,
I want you to cut your tails on the long board,
Oh.
not the short one,
okay,
because
gotcha.
it's a fit. Where's the one you made? Okay. This is the end of your toolbox, right? Right here.
Gotcha.
So when you have a handle there and you pull,
It doesn't pull it out.
yeah, where if you had a handle here, you end up with a board in your hand.
Pull the end off of it.
Yeah. So this is your long board. This is your short board. Everything I got is battery up.
We're still running the battery for the next 13 minutes.
Yeah, this is all running on battery.
Day. Hopefully,
Then you can do
2
that
hours
all of them at once.
Right?
But it does force you to think about it.
That's my first.
Drill night. Drill
Here we go. Now they're throwing.
First.
There, that went in though.
Oh! You thought I was going in and then didn't know. Here.
What's in there?
Tap that over a little bit.
That sucker.
Yeah, it's kind of soft.
Come on, what do you do with the dull chisel?
Sharpen
You
it.
don't hit it harder, you sharpen it. Here.
What do you
And
think?
it'll only take you a second.
Learning. It's a learning lesson, as my wife says.
A learning lesson.
So no, I don't know where she got that phrase from. I think it's an amalgamation of two phrases.
So this is a fine one. This one has almost no secondary bevel on it,
Yeah, it's
which means you don't have much work to do. So you'll find that bevel, you'll raise it a couple degrees.
What's that material we're sanding with?
It's an Arkansas, right? Now feel the back of this like that.
burr on the back, I know.
And once you have it go all the way, you can stop. That's
All along the end.
yeah. And now this one you can't lift it up or you'll wreck
Hit
it.
it real fast.
That's probably all we need to do,
Right there.
except for this.
What's that?
This is leather with a compound on it. It has a grit in it, but it's very fine. Yeah. That's all the longer it takes. And the next time, just do this before it gets dull. When it first starts to get dull, once you get this whole rough thing knocked out, you put it down in your mark.
Yep.
You do a few taps, and then you change the angle to undercut it just slightly.
Just a little bit.
Because like this one, you're gonna have a lot of
And I have to
cleanup.
clean up there. Okay.
Whereas if you undercut it slightly, like this,
Yeah. Just
you won't have to
One-
clean it
one
up at all.
degree
But
and
do
a
it
half.
carefully first
see
in
what
your
it's-
mark.
yeah. Okay. To get yourself started.
Yeah.
Easier for me to deal with this structure. I have 4 legs and I borrowed Dave. He was using my chuck and know what I needed to chuck.
That's pretty good. Goes
down a little bit.
You could do a test fit, yeah. Yes, you could.
Get started.
I think you have created a box, or
I have created a box.
So
I need to get approval for my box.
Actually, he did a great job.
I didn't even
gonna say
It's aerated it really nice.
Not that crack. I'm talking about these here when you pull this up and that'll pull up. You just, if there's a gap, you just drive a wedge in there. It disappears.
that's not much of a gap, though.
No, I don't see any trouble here.
Yeah.
You did a fine job. You know, you just
It
have
looks
to
good.
glue it and nail it. We'll cut the bottom up next time and you can nail that in and Somebody actually.
Somebody made something.
Somebody did good.
Somebody did something.
I've turned 3 cans of beer into 3 cans of urine. Come on.
Oh, nice one.
Look, she's made me spoon.
This is here.
Yeah, it is.